Let's play the fish. Hold on.
What are you doing?
If it ain't no secret, why should I keep it? I got my bands up, don't bring your mans up. I don't wanna leave it, just cause I need it. I got my hands up, I need your answer. Oh, I should let it go. Oh, I like holding on. Oh, never thought it'd go wrong. Oh, habits die hard. You can see through my scars. Turn into a tryhard. Four shots on my yard. Pocket watching, wanna buy ours. You so jealous, wanna cry hard. I got bands for you. I know you got a man's, but that's old news. You say play a role, like I'm not a big shot. Did this on my own, and I'm about to get high. I was all alone, now you hitting my spot. I don't trust a hoe, I don't give her my heart. Pocket watching, wanna buy ours. You so jealous, wanna cry hard. When I'm gone and you okay. Too bad I've been around you, got you so. If it ain't no secret, why should I keep it? I got my bands up, don't bring your mans up. I don't wanna leave it, just cause I need it. I got my hands up, I need your answer. Oh, I should let it go. Oh, I like holding on. Oh, never thought it'd go wrong. Oh, if it ain't no secret, why should I keep it? I got my bands up, don't bring your mans up. I don't wanna leave it, just cause I need it. I got my hands up, I need your answer. Oh, I should let it go. Oh, I like holding on. Oh, never thought it'd go wrong. Oh.
Peace, beloved, peace. It's your homie, Young Content, the unofficial sensei of the culture, mastering youthfulness and contentment, and apparently sewer rats. And we have a very, very, very special guest in the building, straight from the underground, like on some WuTang shit. Rat King himself. What up, Rat King? You've been doing a lot of great work out there. The sensei and the dojo has noticed. Don't bring anybody on the show, and you definitely deserve to be here. So welcome to Live with the Sensei number 22.
Thanks a lot, my friend. Really glad to be here.
Dude, the community is typing rat attack all over the chat. How do you feel about that?
Awesome. I love it. This was actually the first thought I had regarding this project. How do we organize to do rat attacks all over the social media? Like,
where do you get that rat attack thing from? Is that a Pokemon? You're a Pokemon fan, or?
I am, but didn't come from there, to be honest. The rats came first, as the type of animal that like hangs together and like very communal. But rat attack felt natural once we got to the the selection of the avatar.
You think that if rats were alive, they will be using Discord, right? If they actually like could type, because they're communal.
100% correct.
That's happening now, bro. You created that now. That's literally exists now with just human degens.
That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. They are degens, and we attracted a very certain type of rats, and I love it. Love every moment.
I always ask everybody, all the guests, all the special guests, the first question. I've asked Gutter Dan from the Gutter Cat Gang. I've asked Ben Morrow from his project. To everyone. So what do you love to do? That's the first question for Rat King. What do you love to do?
Oh, good question. I love to build. That's the first thing that comes to mind. To create, I'm a developer for many years now, and the sensation of having nothing and manifesting something with your own hands, especially when it's something intangible, like a community or a piece of software. And when it's combined together, that's fucking perfect.
So you're a
to build.
creator.
I'm a creator for sure.
Have you always been a creator with Play-Doh when you were young, or were you coding as a young kid, like 14? Because some of the stuff you're dropping with the sewerrats, the chiztokens, and all this stuff I'm seeing, it's like, where's this coming from? You know, it's very fast.
Yeah, man. Missed the 12-year-old minting time. Like, you know, I missed that wave. Didn't exist yet, but for sure, it's both of these. I love drawing and I love sculpting and for sure creating software for since I was 8. The computer was a crazy obsession for me. Yes, the answer is yes.
Now, when did you started noticing the PFP craze mania? Did you get a Bored Ape? Are you a OG 2016 ICO guy? When did you
Yes.
start all this process?
ICO guy. Actually, a role I had for a couple of years was doing due diligence on companies during the ICO craze. So I know the space very well, and the moment it intersected with art and profile pictures and
Yeah.
any type of NFT, I minted in 2017 a couple of things on Rarible.
What?
I
2017?
did, yes. I did not anticipate this. Like 2017, I'm not sure even if it was Rarible, to be honest.
Yeah,
One of
because
the
that was
first,
the Gods Unchained, the Decentraland, Axie Infinity
correct.
days, and also the early
Correct.
CryptoPunks days too.
I visited their booths in the road shows and in the conventions.
Who's
So I
booth?
feel like the Gods Unchained, for example, I
What?
clearly remember speaking to the founder and getting this
Was that Clay?
his pitch. Correct. Correct.
Wow. I'm having him on the show next week, so this is like this month has been packed with just all stars, including Rat King. Someone says sexy
That's
bastard voice. Rat Block said that.
Yeah, I know this
Look
is-
at the number, said, hey yo, Psycho Hash said Rat King. Nice to see the Rat King. Yes, bro, this is good to see your
Yeah.
developers. He didn't want to go anon, which is dope. And to that question, what do you think about anon developers? Does that work in the space now, or people, if you're building a community, you want to be one-on-one with them?
Both. I think it works. Slowly but surely, it becomes less of a requirement. But I feel like to build something that is real and very long lasting, you need to take ownership and you need to be a real part of it. So we have members that show the real face and their real name. And there's no reason, I think, for founders or devs to be behind the mask.
Yeah.
But I think
You're in the
this is
sewer,
something-
man. You could have been. You live in the sewer. You don't have to show yourself. You could live on the train station of New York City. You know.
100%. It would have worked already. It would have worked also, but I think it's better. I think it shows legitimacy and like optimism for a real long community. I'm not going to start another project,
For sure.
and I want to show that.
So I wanted to ask also. So when it comes to the art style, and if you guys have questions too, shout out to Tigbo. Ask the questions. We have 20 viewers. They're flocking Rat Attack style in here. I want to tell you how I heard about the rats. It literally was in the NFT Snipers Discord. Once you make it into the NFT Snipers Discord, they're like the righteous Freemasons of NFTs, in my opinion. And they started talking about it. And then I go into my own Discord, the dojo, and Can't Stop Mike is there. It's like, dude, I love the rats. And I'm thinking, man, these shits are stupid. It's just another PFP project. I don't give a fuck about this shit. I want to go in there and see if I can ask them to burn their project. And I'm just being completely real with you, because that's what we do here. We're real. And I go in there and I'm like, dude, just burn the rest. You're not selling out. Everyone's really nice to me still, and they're like, dude, chill. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Now, fast forward, you guys will have what, like 1,700 more rats to go, and it's been
Correct.
really great and beautiful to see like this whole, stick to your guns mentality. Why did you stick to your guns and not burn?
I think that the reason to ask for a burn, I'm not sure it was your reason, but I think the main reason would be, come on, I want to flip this thing. I want to be the one that's in early, the rest miss out, and I can dump my bags on them. We did not want that culture.
I might have not done that.
What? Sorry.
I might have done that. I might not have done that. Really, I'm just checking.
Correct. It's not everyone, but I won't try to generalize. But I think this is the thought process of let's make this rare. I'm in, and then the price bumps just because people feel like they lost out, and I can make a profit. I think this creates a very unnatural, unsustainable environment. Um,
Yeah, those that really don't
I,
want to stick around regardless, and they don't
yeah,
want to engage.
we could have done that,
Yeah.
like burn and declare that we're sold out. I'm very proud of the path we took. I think it built a real community of the people that want to stay because they like the idea. The whole premise is a social club. It's like an exclusive club, which is about to get exclusive. We will run out of rats, and the people who are in it for the environment, not to dump it in a couple of days. I think this allows for a much healthier growth for longevity, basically.
Yeah, I mean, we like the rats. That's the hashtag that we're gonna take
Yeah.
over. We like the rats, just like we like the
For
cats.
sure.
And
For sure.
what have you been noticing? Have you been taking anything from the Bored Apes, kind of their mechanism? Did you learn from that? Then you implemented your own
Well,
way. Like, how did the
they're a
story of the
huge
rats come?
inspiration. Um, so first of all, the vibe in the Apes Discord, I think, is very unique in the space. If you jump in there, first of all, they're super welcoming, and it's chill. You know, the discussion is not about the price, it's not about the floor, it's not about the next airdrop. It's just vibing together.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted to build. That's where the thought process started, and I don't think I took anything like intentionally additionally to that. Um, but they're a huge inspiration. I absolutely love the project, and I wanted to be their neighbor. Like I want rats and apes to be discussed in the same sentence. This was the goal.
Dude, when you guys did the rat maze, that was probably
Yeah,
some of the most genius, thought-provoking, forward-thinking ass shit I've ever seen in my life. And it was
man, I loved it.
I was literally thinking about like the Illuminati when I was fucking doing this thing. Well, how did you create such an advanced maze like that? Did you create that?
Yeah, I did with the help of Red Bloke. That's probably in the stream. I hope
Yeah,
so.
he's in the stream, just
Uh,
saying all the good things. That was amazing. Rat Bloke, shout out to you. How did that come about? Like, what you got to have like a weird mind to think that way, you know?
Probably do. You never know how weird your mind is until someone tells you it's weird. For me, it came kind of naturally, you know. It actually started when the Discord was 50 people, and we did a maze that was like extremely difficult. Extremely. I took a couple of images, and we planted the number 8888 inside the hex code of the image. So you had to take this external program, open the image file in it, search for 8888 because we dropped this number as random unrelated tweets. Then you had a bunch of characters in ASCII code, and it was a whole fucking process of getting pieces of a Discord channel.
Damn.
Um, it was crazy, and it took 2 days for 50 rats. We have some really smart members. I was shocked that it was solved, to be honest. For the first whole day, I was thinking, what the fuck did I do? No one's gonna put in the effort, but people just grinded that and reached the conclusion. Oh, actually, you found it was a dual phase maze. We had images which had hidden code in them, and also the images were representations of a cheese name. So there was a picture of like a vampire, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and there is a cheese apparently that's called Vampire Slayer. So you also had to say the 5 cheeses that Red Bloke came up with. And it was solved, and it was absolutely crazy. And this gave me the motivation to go ahead and do the next one, with the 1 Ethereum prize. That was an amazing experience.
It's so crazy that you guys are kind of taking this shit serious. Like you're making mazes. You're having fun with the community. You're taking them on field days. I see so many projects that are just like, hey, here's a meme contest, but it's like to take a maze. That could live on forever, you know. So
For sure, we have 3 Ethereum maze coming up once we sell out, and it's gonna be even cooler.
a
Like
three
the
ETH
goal
maze.
is, yes, correct.
Wow. I
It's
don't know,
gonna be
man. I
hard.
literally when I was doing the 888s, I was like, this is Morse code. Let me start writing it down. You know, I thought it was Morse code.
Man, we had people with an Excel spreadsheet doing all kinds of thinking and working together. The craziest thing I think was that a room of 100 people was working together. It was a contest,
Which
right?
was
For,
crazy.
it was
Everyone
crazy.
was
Like,
giving information together. Like they didn't give a shit if they got the 1 ETH.
yeah,
They just wanted to solve it.
exactly. Uh, I was really hoping for that, to be honest, but I, I couldn't just say work together. We encouraged teaming up. So we said you can team up, you can DM the mods of who your team is,
Yeah, it was.
but we
Yeah.
never expected such a great community effort. It was spot on.
Dude, speaking of that community effort, what someone said that when they look at these rats, the detail is you know the proof is in the pudding. Who was the creator behind designing that, or the brainchild? Why the design, and what
We
is some of
have
your
a
favorite traits?
crazy ass artist. Absolutely crazy. I've been promising this from the beginning, but we made a breakthrough, and I'm gonna reveal this guy. It's not my secret. He preferred to stay anonymous, but we're reaching a stage where he's just gonna jump into the Discord and say, "Hey, what's up?" Yeah, I think he's kind of a genius. At least half the properties were his idea. I can
You
just
you
throw
don't have to tell
him.
me the name, but is it the guy from Avrastars?
No, no,
Okay,
he's not unknown in the NFT scene. That's half the problem. He
he's
doesn't
known.
do Discord. Not known. No,
Okay,
it's all very new for him. And within a couple of tries, I described what I need for my code to work, basically to generate these things. And very shortly, he began throwing traits at me and properties at me, and it was also a very cool process.
wow. Um, what are some of your favorite traits? Right now, your rat is below me. So your rat is on my side, and my rat is on your side because you know we're homies. I
Right,
guess that's what we do,
right.
homies. Our rats both have the cross eyes, X's.
I love it.
I love your sweater. I have this fish shirt, and talk to me about why you chose that rat. Why you like that rat?
First of all, I like the sweater a lot. I would wear it. One of the first thoughts was we need merch. Like this is so cool. I want this to exist in real life, and I think this will be a great hit once we get there. So the merch, I love the X-Size. It was very easy, to be honest. This style hits me right in the feels. I love it. It's very 50s, very different, I think.
Very 50s, very 50s. I feel like I come
Right,
from the 50s, and this will be on like a milk magazine in the 50s for the milkman or something.
correct, correct. Did you see the Cheerio, the like cereal commercial
Oh yeah,
with
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
so that vibe is so up my alley, you know. I love it.
Dude. Mavi says loving the creativity for that for sure. I want a Reek ACAB hoodie, and even that ACAB. All what is that? All cats are bastards.
Correct.
That is crazy. That does that come from you? That's like you wanted to do that.
That's actually the artist. He just gave me that shirt suddenly, and I'm like, fuck yeah, this
Dude,
goes in.
that is awesome. When it comes down to you have an airdrop that's coming. Honestly, you don't even have to do an airdrop. The community, the vibe in there is beautiful itself. Um, I saw the trailer for it, and it was like a package of cheese, and it had like a Captain Crunch sewer rat in there, just decked out
Correct.
and designed. We're talking that's some high level art. This is art that should be in a museum, like a modern MoMA or something like that. What is the story with this next airdrop, and why cheese?
This
Why those products?
So it's a combination of like a spin on the whole recent vegetable vibe. The bananas. What else did we have? We had two bananas.
Pickles.
I'm sure, right? Pickles are a big one. Exactly, that whole shtick. I wanted to do something different, so dairy. No one's making cheese. Also, the obvious connection to cheese, and this is a bonus. We had a big plan and still do for like the next evolution of the project. We opened the door for ourselves for the future. This is something extra that I was just spontaneously decided to do.
Are you telling me you better give us some alpha leaks? Don't do it. Someone says, can we get some leaks in the chat? I don't know if he's going to leak. If you hear it first, you hear it on Live with the Sensei, all right? Make sure you hit the like button, share it, tweet, all right? Hit the like button, all right? And every time I watch these videos, I get like 2 likes, and there's like 30 people in here. You better leak some info?
Not about the cheddars.
Okay.
Not about the cheddars. I thought about it for a while. Should I prepare something to show? Listen, this is too good to leak. It will ruin the surprise. It is me and the artist now work like a super team. We know how to. He knows how to create properties that work together, work as a cohesive piece. We have the code ready, so there is a chance. I'm afraid there is a chance it will shadow the rats a little bit. So how well it's done. So I don't want to spoil it yet.
What the hell? You spoiled it enough by just with that cheese product. I really want to have that in real life. I think that should be in all like grocery stores. Just that product, you know, people be like, dude, this is cheese I could use for my tacos or nachos, and shit's beautiful, bro. That packaging is beautiful. So Paul,
I love it as well.
So the cheddar, is there any time you can tell us when it drops? Is it Q4? Is it early Q3? Anything like that?
Early Q3 for sure. We're hoping to be done within short weeks. I don't want to say something that will get people mad if it doesn't come. I like to hold my promises. I want to under-promise, over-deliver, but it's not going to take that long. We're deep in the process. We're finalizing the traits basically. So from that point, it's.
What will you say to those 1,700 rats left that people don't own? I mean, I don't want to be the whale that owns all of them. You know what I mean? I even got some to give away, so people can enter the SEWERrats social club. What will you say to those people that are minting like reckless whales, which literally is a failure project? And you don't have to say that. I can say that because I see all these things. You have to be agnostic and anonymous, but you know, reckless whales, and then goblins, and then you got these bunnies that are fucking dog shit, and you just you know, shout out to all the blue chips. I really feel like the SEWERrats could be a blue chip product in the PFP space.
This is our goal. I've accepted that the NFT space is divided into, again, I respect the flippers as well, but I think the division is pretty obvious. Like people who come into a project to stay and to find a home and to connect to the avatar, to the art, to the roadmap, to take part of it, and people who are there to make a quick buck. It's something I can respect. I mean, it's part of the thing that drives our economy and the space.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is mostly noise, and I want to be one of the projects that in a year people say, "Yep, that's a staple of the NFT world." It's not something that came and left.
You know how I could tell you're a nice guy? You're a good guy because you just said noise. You weren't so direct and brass like me. You kept it real like cordial and polite. I mean, you think all these PFPs have to get along, right? All these in the animal kingdom, everyone has to try to get along. You can't be at war with each other.
I think so. I've been in the NFT space from very, very early times, and in the beginning, the Twitter space. I'm speaking like a year ago, not a true OG like some of the like X-Copy, but like a year ago. Any project was pushing any project, and all you saw was positivity. Like people pushed each other, retweeted each other, collections collecting each other, things like that.
Yeah.
And swaying from that. It's like it's going to the opposite direction right now, I feel.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be a force that um, like that also supports it. I want to be old school, and we like everyone. I do want to start a beef with some collection, but only in
You're
a
doing
funny,
kidnapping. That's already starting beef. I see you
ex-
kidnapping bulls.
things
You're
like
kidnapping
that.
rats.
Exactly.
Dude, I love that. I love that. I love that the rats can just like create like a human body form and just kidnap somebody. You know.
We have a squad. They're out there all the time.
I love it. Ratblock says he's the nicest dev in the NFT space. Someone said cheese delivery, Brad the third. What up, young? What up, Brad? You're the man. So can you tell me about what blew my mind? A lot of things blow my mind in the sewer rats compared to any other PFP. But when I got 10,000 chiz tokens, I was like,
Yeah.
dude, every time I get some free tokens, I don't sell them. I got free Fada tokens, free T-Fuel tokens. I got free Illuvium tokens. That was advanced thinking. Weren't you guys like the first people to drop an airdrop token like that in the PFP space?
I don't want to say without checking, but I think not that I'm aware of, right?
I'm not aware of any.
I'm not aware, right? For sure, not ones with utility, with the store. This I think would come on my radar, and I never saw that.
What? Why give us chiz tokens? Why do that?
An internal economy. I felt like the club deserves a currency, and I had a vision for rats trading it, gambling it with gambling laws stopped this a little bit in its tracks once I was made aware of that. So we're not actually
blindly giving.
Gambling.
You say blindly giving.
Right. Friendly betting. I think that's
friendly
allowed.
betting.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But a currency, I think it's something that's so ingrained in the real society, and it gives it meaning, and like it's a spin on that. Cheese is half like for fun, I would say. We're buying NFTs with it, right? We're still not going to the store, although you will be able to trade it for ETH very soon. But the main idea was for it to circle inside the club. To allow people to have club money. I think it's super fun idea.
That's crazy. Was it hard creating that, or that's something in your background that's easy?
It came from my background. It's not that complex, but the store is something that took time, and we have some features that are definitely complex. Like the raffles, right now we're doing manually. You can buy a ticket. We just gave away a Wicked Cranium today. 100 tickets sold out, and we selected a ticket. But in the future, you will be able to buy a ticket, and it will automatically raffle on the blockchain, like select a random number. Winner gets the NFT sent to his wallet without human intervention.
That's love.
So,
you think Chiz is like Doge in the generative space? You know, the way that these tokens gain value is because it's use value. Whatever people choose to use becomes valuable. Right. So if I say one chiz is 1 Bitcoin, guess what? 1 chiz is 1 Bitcoin, and someone proves me wrong, the market will speak. But how do you feel like this token will grow in value over like in 2022, so to speak?
I have the same approach to that as I do to the NFTs themselves. My philosophy is that if you build value and utility, it will gain value. And I'm focusing on the use cases, on having a lot of fun with it, but also allowing it to be a real product. With Doge, it was kind of backwards. It was memes first, like let's get rich fast first, and then it gained some utility. Doge, I think, is a unicorn. It's like a very different animal. It's not really something you can base a model on. But for cheese, we're gonna make it worth by just giving it utility.
That's awesome. The website for claiming. So tell me, if you go and mint a rat, you can still mint a rat on SewerRats website, right?
Correct.
And then that you go to the claim aspect after you mint, and you get those 10,000 chiz tokens. Or some people buy them on OpenSea below mint, but you don't know if you're getting chiz tokens.
You
and
can
those.
check. You can check before. There is an ID checker, and you can, if you have the patience, you can go ID by ID of the ones that are on sale on the secondary market, and you can find ones that have cheese inside them, for sure. Not
Wow.
everyone is aware of this. Not everyone has the patience to dive in.
Wow. The homie said, look at the number. Said, tell us about the DAO. What are the plans for that?
Oh man, two main aspects. One, decision making in relation to cheese. So, for example, we have this model, we call it the cheese wheel, where
The cheese
royalties,
wheel.
it's an actual wheel. We have a graphic on the site. Uh, Royalties, right now, 100% of them from the secondary market sales go into the store as inventory. So we try to snipe the best deals on the secondary market to mint good NFTs that are hyped up and allow the rats to buy it with cheese. Once we have more volume and the decisions are getting bigger and more like critical, we want to let the community decide. Should we buy an ape? Should we buy a parcel somewhere for the metaverse? What would you like to buy as a community? And then we can sell it for cheese. We can share it. What do we do with all these assets that we are gaining?
Wow.
This is one part.
Wow.
The
You don't
second
know.
is
You
the
don't know
whole.
if one of those assets will be $1 million one day, and that goes in towards, the full development of
Correct.
a real rat club or something. I don't know.
Correct. You're right. You're right. This is a huge social experiment. I think we're in uncharted territory of the space for sure, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, I have very high hopes, but it's part of it is giving it into the hands of the community. So if we build a good community, it will work.
Yeah. If I'm going to a strip club, I want to go to the sewer rat club, and I show them my rats, and I network with all the best minds. You know what I mean? That's something.
Yeah.
Your network is like your net worth. It's who you surround yourself with, and how you collaborate and exchange. It's like that's what it's about. I think I knew you were doing a social experiment, but now it's confirmed.
For sure. Listen, it's a very real thought of renting a club and flying some lucky members in. The logistics of it are a bit tougher, especially now with COVID and everything. It's a bit hard to plan such an event. But this is, for example, something I got super inspired by the apes. In one of the conventions in Miami, I think, they had a bar where apes drink for free. I absolutely loved it. We want to have a nightclub for ourselves. It's definitely part of the roadmap. Not promising anything yet. It's quite complex, but it's a dream of mine, and I'll
Yeah,
make
you
it
have
happen
you have
sooner or
Purple
later.
Terrier in there talking about he wants to be a DJ, and you have
He
Rail, which is a
is.
verified DJ as well. You have people that are coming in there that are verified and want to make
We
some
have
music.
listen, the music connections. Purple has been in the industry for 14 years. He has the sickest connections. We already got Rel and Keyboard Key as DJs for an upcoming metaverse. That this was unannounced. Perp did a spoiler of the flyer for the party, but this Sunday we're going to have the first metaverse event with some really sick DJs, and it's
Let's
gonna be a
go.
thing. And yeah, we're building a DJ group, Purpose,
Let's
with very
go.
real names. Yeah,
Some special guest in the building. Can't Stop Mike is in the building. He said the king, the Rat King himself.
yeah. What's that?
Can't Stop Mike says sup rats in the building. Yo, Can't Stop. I put you on my comedy sketch today. You'll see it in a week. Someone said Paul Ellis says, "Where are you based, Rat King?"
Israel.
He's in Israel. Okay, fucking legend. So when can we expect merch? Is that something that you're gonna try to do? Because I would love that.
Yeah, cheese only merch. By the way, you will be able to buy merch only with cheese. This was in the roadmap from day one. It's unfortunately or fortunately 100% goal, but I'm sure we're gonna get there, and you rats will be able to buy SRSC hoodie with cheese. which I think would be a groundbreaking.
Can I buy mushrooms
event.
with chiz?
Probably not.
Okay.
Not from Israel.
Yeah, chiz. It literally is like a gateway for people to enter the. What if they don't have a rat? How would you get chiz? Just do the trading, right?
Well, you will be able to buy it via just a Uniswap pool. Just trade ETH for chiz. But I think that to get the really cool stuff, you would need at least one rat, like a members only vibe. This is something that's important to me. I think it strengthens the community. No one wants to be in part of a club that would accept him as a member. You know this saying.
Facts.
Like, exclusivity is good.
Facts. Is there any big collaborations you want to do inside the generative art space or in any NFT?
For sure.
And if you had to say which one it was, you don't have to have it on concrete or have some maybe in the future.
Man, Deadheads, the animated series. This would be like a dream. We're actually speaking. I don't think the collaboration would go this far, but the team is ultra nice, and whatever way we can find to work together, this would be amazing.
That's cool.
Craniums is a great team. I love the vibe in there as well. Love to do something together. The Discord gave some pretty crazy ideas of like a skeleton rat combo.
Ooh.
This would be sick, I think.
The skeleton rat combo from Craniums,
no
bro?
promises, nothing's happening. Like not even a discussion with the Cranium guys about that. None.
Don't do any of that. No
clear.
rat attacking on that. You hear it first, all right? This is disclaimer. We didn't say anything like that.
It was a community idea, right? I'm just saying that this would be something that's that I think is pretty amazing. Maybe we can make it happen.
Wow. So if you had to, I also asked these weird questions too, just to see where your mind's at. If you had to be a human, a cyborg, or an alien, or a rat, which one would you be?
Oof.
Just exclude the rat, because we all could be rats. Human, cyborg, or alien?
Probably alien.
For real?
It depends on what race, but but yes.
Why?
Different.
Because you just have the immortality, or you just have the all knowledge and wisdom, and
I imagine it's an advanced alien. I mean, it could be a lame ass alien that wouldn't be so cool. But if it's an advanced race, it's like jumping to the future. Cyborg is too emotionless for me.
For sure. What do you think about Alien Boys? Their community, it's kind of dying down a little bit with all this hype here, but it has like its own vibe too.
This is a very interesting effect. That when I saw them, I said, no way. It upset me how people chase what I thought was not so good art. It grew on me, I must admit. First, the community and the members. It's a cool ass place, and I must admit the art grew on me as well. So it just goes to show that I don't know from first sight what's good and what's not, and what will catch on and what not. But also means don't judge at first sight. Like don't judge a book by its cover, because right now I literally like them. And I never thought I would make like a total 180.
Sweet. I have a couple more questions before I know you got to get to sleep. It's late as fuck over there. But what do you normally do on your day-to-day basis with like the sewer rats and being the rat king himself? Like, what does your day-to-day look like?
A lot of development. Right now it's focused on the cheddars very high. Also, we have a yield farm coming up, and that's a bunch of work. And making sure it all fits together. There's a lot of, it's not designing the small things, it's impossible, but it's making sure the ecosystem we built here works together. So thinking about the value of cheese versus what's on the store, how the DAO should react, how many votes are needed, like tokenomics, ratconomics, right?
Ratonomics. Speaking of ratonomics, there's a really amazing emoji. She makes emojis. Her name is Mavi, and she makes all my own custom emojis. I would love to connect you to getting some cool little rat emojis going down.
No, please
she's
do.
She's super solid. and it's just I would love for her to just. I'm just always trying to look out for Mavi. So you do a lot of development. Do you eat at all?
Yeah,
You like pizza?
every 12
Big pizza
hours.
fan?
I love pizza, man. I love burgers. I love all that junk.
For
As
sure.
you see, I'm not like not too much fat on my body.
No, you got enough fat. You got enough
Not
of that
on
cheese,
purpose.
that chiz on you. Enough of that chiz on you.
Yeah, for sure. Cheese, I love it.
Guys, if you have any other last questions, let them know. Let's give RZA a rat WuTang. So
Yo,
shout out to the WuTang because I've seen some of that stuff. I made a album cover with the Liquid Swords GZA thing. Thought I was gonna win. Acid Rap won. But yeah, are you a big WuTang fan? You like hip hop? That whole vibe there
Yes,
for rats is
very
like
much.
hip hop music culture.
very much, very much. So if you could find me Rosa's wallet address, he's gonna get the sickest rat, if not a custom-made commission piece. Just give me an address and you got it. And we actually tried to make contact with the WuTang clan. Hopefully they will answer. I mean, I understood that they're pretty outgoing, but just these things take time.
Yeah,
This is a collab I'd love to do for sure.
yeah.
Hope they're gonna like it.
I low key. This is I have vision. I think something is telling me that one day I feel like the sewerrats and Supreme are gonna collaborate. I just have a feeling, bro.
That's a dream. Like a box logo.
Like a New York City type thing, like with the rats and like
For sure.
what other animal represents New York City like a fucking rat? A roach?
None. A pigeon maybe.
A pigeon?
But, the Nikes. But for sure a rat is the vibe.
Are you going to be in NFT NYC? I know a lot of people are going. Can't Stop Mike, a lot of OGs, rat holders. I'm pretty sure people would be fanboying to see you over there.
Yes, the answer is yes. It's like you gave me the final push for sure. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna make it.
Woo! You heard it first. The Rat King's gonna be at NFT NYC. Make sure you get your damn ticket. Probably all these generative collectors are gonna be at the bar anyways. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna Crypto Stash is gonna be there. Pigeons are rats with wings. Yes, rat blow.
You see, so it's close. Like
For sure. Guys, I'm gonna give you another minute to answer questions, and I know I gotta let the homie roll back to the sewers. I gotta go back to the sewers as well. So if you have any last questions, make sure you like the stream. This was a good conversation, man. I really had a real good time just talking to you and breaking this all down.
Me too, man. It's amazing how it's all real people. Like NFT space from afar seems a whole lot of mess. In the end, there are passionate people, smart people. I absolutely love this community. Going
Nice.
back to the start, if I compare it to the ICO people, with all due respect to these guys, it's a completely different world.
Yeah,
We're
and
focused around art and fun, and it's amazing.
the sewer rats and along with NFTs are literally, I think, saving crypto. Like we're saving it. We're keeping it afloat in a sense. People want to just be creative like this, and art imitates life. So it's like that's what it's about.
Yes, it's a dream for me, man. It's technology mixed in with art, a dream.
I think the best question here, and this is the last question I ask you, from Paul Ellison, says, "What came first, the sewers or the rats?"
Oof.
Think on that. All right, meditate.
It's not an easy one. It's like chicken egg kind of question, right? I can imagine swerves from a long time, but also rats.
Is that a riddle? Is that a rat maze you're saying, Paul? Holy moly, you're putting us in another rat maze before the 3 ETH one. Holy
Man,
shit.
you're gonna get revenge on that. Like we're gonna put this on question as part of the maze. I'm gonna say sewers.
Sewers. That's what's
Yeah.
up. There's not so normally with all my guests, I give them the final word. Channel your inner sensei. This is your the floor is yours. What do you want your community to know? Any leaks or any alpha? You have the floor before we roll out of here.
This is a hard one. I have a lot, but I think most of it we're discussing. I'm gonna say one thing. The pets are a bonus, and we have a long roadmap before, like ahead of us that we haven't revealed yet. Be patient, be with us, be a good community, and a year from now we're gonna sit in a real life club, have a lot of fun together, thinking back on how this project started and how crazy it got.
That was beautiful, bro. I really appreciate your vibe. Your energy is amazing. You literally are a reflection of your Discord name. True
Thanks,
humble
brother.
king. Yeah, thank you for your time. And I'm gonna be in the sewers chilling with y'all. Make sure you guys get a rat. There's only 1,700 left. Follow his the Twitter sewerrats_NFT. And above all, stay content. Peace.
Yo, peace, man. Bye, brother. Thank you.
You know what I like, yeah. Getting me right now. Got the same cup with a Sprite. I got the same luck every night. I put you on, and still you find a new one. We don't got the same love. Way before I came up. That's the difference between me and all your friends, though. I got bands inside my bag and they don't spin.